Hello guys, thank you for tuning in. We are gonna kill the Fragment of Seren. It's an elite combat task. It's a speed trialist task. Okay, you should get it within 4 minutes. I overkilled it by 1.5 minutes or something. It's really easy. Don't be discouraged. I would highly recommend to do it with melee and actually having a scythe. It will be way more consistent when you try it than mage. Mage should be still very viable, so no problem if you don't have it. The consistency is mainly due to the fact that you hit 3 times, you have overkill and things like that. You're protected from ranging and you have higher ranging with melee, of course, defense wise. So yeah, it's a little bit more consistent and easy with melee. Anyway, let's get into the gear. The gear is pretty much the best you can afford with a scythe, and otherwise feel free to mage. I would not recommend melee if you don't have a scythe. The main important thing is you need a fast weapon, whether that's a blowpipe or some eddy darts. It does not matter about the max hit, it just matters about the frequency that you can hit with long range. So bring a couple of darts, you should be fine. Also, what you want to have is a locator orb to bring your HP down the road consistently low. You want to have a couple of restores, of course, because you might have augury on or piety, things like that, depending on your style. Also, a couple of Gutix restores. The Gutix restore heal 5, so it's basically 1 shark as inventory spot, but you do not lose any of your weapon delay by, eating hard food. Also, what you want to require to bring along is a Divine Super Combat, or let's say just a Mage Super Combat. You should want to have either Divines or Nightshades or something like that, due to the fact that you want to deliberately get your HP down with the Phoenix necklace. So the next requirement will also be a Phoenix necklace. If you go and opt for melee, you want to hit at least 43 or 42, either one of the two. Don't worry. As long as you can get that on your first hit, you should be fine, and actually it's better to equip your claws or a Sea Heli or something along those lines for a different special attack. Maybe even DDS should be fine. I think a DDS over Sea Heli, but claws is definitely optional if you have a 42 or higher with your bundles Godsword the first hit. Otherwise spec twice with the Godsword and then grab yourself the melee weapon, which is the scythe. Okay, if you can afford it, bring a whole melee switch solely for bundles if you're doing mage. So you do a full melee switch, boom, twice BGS and then into mage. That should be fine. So you lower your HP by the locator orb to around 39 if you're 99. Then you drink 1 of the divine potions. I actually activated my prayers here, which you must not do, because this is the problem. It automatically defaults and I attacked without piety on that time. That really is not what you want to do. So don't make that mistake as I have as well. If you see underneath her the pink, very light pink color, keep that in mind. It is very important to know that once she has her shadow phase. So basically you want to hit, go back, so you don't get attacked by those spikes consistently. I just prefer it this way due to the fact you take a little bit less. Well, actually, it's a little bit more consistent. As you see over here, I almost attacked the wrong one, but that has a darker side than the other one. So I took there my blowpipe or something along those lines that you want to have, so you actually don't get too much damage. You don't want to go under 8 HP, that will actually counterproductive because you can hit yourself that way. Don't run next to her on the phase where you need to attack the pillars, that will resolve in a death as well. It's your ultimate demise. She hits harder that way. So over here, this is the special attack. You actually equipped it, your Phoenix, then you eat an extra divine. So you proc yourself pretty much, and therefore the bomb hit does not deal max damage. And you repeat your concept consistently. 1 square back, attack, 1 square back, attack. Otherwise, that would have killed you. And now it didn't. It only hit a 3. Otherwise, that was a 30 or 40 and I would be dead. So as you see, it's only a 1. It's super nice due to the fact that we have a 5-tick weapon. That makes it so you never really get too much damage and make it very manageable. The kill is almost over already. It's just that much better if you stand 1 square back. So you always go to the light one, I attack it with a ranged weapon, it's a little bit faster that way. Don't die by the other 3 shadows or pillars, whatever you want to call them. They can hit up to 3 times 8 if I'm correct. This one I actually was not the fastest in due to the misclicks and whatnot, enemy walked next to it. So it was not, mistakes. But you should be fine. It's not that difficult. The reason that we have the Gutix restores is solely due to the fact that we actually therefore do not lose damage upon our weapon. So we don't get tick loose. If you have the special attack, use an extra special attack. Unfortunately, my class hit 0s there, so all over the kill was very, I would say, mediocre, for sure. I could do way better, and yet we have 1.5 minutes off. Thank you for watching my guide.